Are we live? Wait for it. Hey, we're live. Welcome to the hot seat, everybody. Your Thursday night addiction. A little pop up took a little bit of little time there, Dutch. I don't know what happened. Anyway, I muted my YouTube, so hopefully it does not go off in the middle of the introduction. So that's exciting. We're excited to have Ricer on tonight from Dead Broke BBQ. Ricer is one of the good guys in the country. I'm just throwing it out there. It's not just Wisconsin. It's not Midwest. It's the country. Ricer is a good dude. Can't wait to talk to him tonight.
Thank you.
That sounds like you, Dutch.
Yeah, that's Dutch.
That was. Oh, you were just going to Facebook. I get it. No, it's not a big deal. I'm okay with that. I won't give you shit on that one. All right, guys. So we got some new people in the chat here. I'll shout them out in a sec. Dutch, why don't you say hi to the people if you don't mind, if you're not too busy.
I'm trying to get goddamn. You just say something. I'm busy.
Say something. I'm busy. No,
I can help you out. Yeah.
All right. Well, before we go, before Dutch decides to get working tonight, Ricer, why don't you say hi to the people? I know we just totally went off script right there, but that's what happens when you're live.
That's all right. Hey, everybody, and all you people that have followed my channel, thanks for coming over and visiting. You know, I don't know who's all on, but I'm gonna guess that there's a bunch of you. So thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. Right. I am Jeff Rice from Dead Broke BBQ, or also known as Ricer. I try to just have fun when I'm making YouTube videos, and that's what I do. So I cook, and that's about it, guys. What else you want to say, bud?
Yeah, that's all, man. That's good for me. Right. Dutch, are you ready to get to work or no?
Well, yes and no, only because my buddy Ricer's here.
But that's the only reason you're working tonight is because Jeff's working or Ricer's here?
You know, I almost called in sick, to be honest with you.
Really?
Really?
You've been breathing all day or what? What's going on?
We're on, damn it.
Oh, that's right.
You got to remember, NASCAR, baby.
NASCAR. They just make a bunch of left-hand turns. It's a good time.
Yeah, right. Mile an hour, 3 feet apart.
Oh, if you say so. Yeah, all right. Why don't you say hi to the people and set the super shot prize for me, Kent?
All right. Welcome, everybody. I am excited having Ricer on tonight. I was on his show Sunday night, which was a great time. I enjoyed it. So, Ricer, welcome, buddy.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Appreciate it, Kent.
I do see some new names in the chat that I believe are from your channel because, well, a couple of them called you by name. So
there you go.
So, let's see.
Well, they're lucky they came.
Super shot price. Let's go straight 20 tonight, CJ.
Straight 20. All right.
All right. Sounds good.
Hey, Brian. How you doing, bud? Long time no see.
Yeah, that's what I was just going to say. Mad Horse Barbecue's in there. What's up, Brian?
Hey,
all right.
Brian.
Let's get going. Shout out my moderators that I can see in the chat. Ricer is the only reason to be here. Right on. John Solberg said that. Very cool. All right. Let's see. Our moderators are here. Cooking with Kirby's here. Hobo Nichol BBQ Testing Laboratories is in the house. Miss Booger's in the house. Dan from SmokeyGoodness is there. Welcome, everybody. Thank you guys for being our wonderful moderators and keeping everybody in line. People in the chat, we got Pickles Barbecue. Phil in Florence is gracing us with his presence tonight. Tom, I see that shot. Thank you, sir. Tom's Food Factory's in the house. Russell Raspberry Rog, what's for dinner? I see you. See Four Seasons Barbecues. Jacqueline and Dad's in there, or Steven and Jacqueline now. See Comparison Cooking, Kevin's in there. Jim EQ, Jake's in there. Newcomb Barbecue, GT Barbecue, Suburban Barbecue. There's Jim. I see him. Larry Shepard, how you doing? Big Steve, Smoke 'em and Choke 'em Barbecue. God damn, I love that name. Smoke 'em and Choke 'em. There you go. Professor's in there. Fire and Water Cooking. Darren, how you doing, buddy? John, we said hi to you. Jeff LaFoe or LeBeau is in there. Vita Gal in there. Mad Horse, we said hi to him. Delana, LT is in the house. Eric's Barbecue and More. Long's Quest. Noob's Barbecue. I think I missed that. Sorry. And Piv, Rick's Barbecue especially. What's up, everybody? Rick, all the way from Tecate, Mexico. How you doing, sir? All right, guys. If I missed you on the first go around, I will catch you on the next one. Before we get going, let's get that shot for Tom. Cheers. Smokin Joe's Pit Barbecue. How you doing?
Thank you.
Oh,
Yummy.
That's good stuff right there, boys and girls.
love the first.
It only burns a little. Oh.
It's always the first one.
The first one just, turns up that face a little bit. All
Little
right.
color.
VA Chick Off-Road, how you doing? I see you. What's going on? Chefs in the house, Texas-style barbecue and cuisine, or the man that's half the size of Chef that we know and love. See Anderson Smoke Show. How you guys doing? Appreciate you being here. Ricer, are you ready for these hard-hitting questions?
I sure am.
Sure
am. CJ, bring them on.
All right, cool. All right, where are you from? Where'd you grow up? Where you live? Give me all that good stuff.
Well, I am from central Wisconsin, obviously, Dead Broke BBQ, Wisconsin, but I come from the central part of the state. Grew up in a very small town, about 1,300 people. Lived here for pretty much my whole life. I mean, I've lived like an hour away, went to different places to go to school and go to work, but yeah, pretty much right in the center part of the state and grew up here my whole life, man. Born just about 25 minutes away.
Very cool, man. Very cool. That's nice when you stick around,
Yeah, I mean, it's a boring town. I left, obviously, when I got out of high school, I left for a while and then came back because, hey, it's a great place to raise some kids. It's a small, nice little town. So,
That's awesome, man. Very cool. All right. Well, speaking of kids, let's talk about the family life. Spouse, kids, dog, cat, ferret. What do you got?
Well, I got a beautiful wife and I have 2 sons. They're 12 and 13 years old. They obviously help me a little bit. I've put them in my videos before. They're clowns, so they kind of get along with their old man still.
Right.
It's fun, pretty much the same that also I can boss them around. They still listen to me. So, yeah, my kids are good kids. They're very athletic, so I'm a typical dad. Help out with sporting events, going coaching, or just going to them.
Right.
So we've got a pretty active life. My wife is a great cook, but I'm the only one that'll be on film. So,
all right. So my next offer is for your wife to come say hi if she wants.
She said no.
No. All right. We always like the family on there, but we don't force it. We ain't gonna make anybody do something they don't want to do.
She just got home from work, so I said, hey, that's all right.
Yeah,
so,
hey.
But I'm gonna get her on my live show eventually, and then maybe we can get her out because she'll be way more popular than I am. Trust me. I guarantee you that she's actually funnier than I am. So
right on. That's tough, dude, right there.
Yeah.
I don't think there's too many people funnier than you, buddy.
Well, thanks.
All right. I can't see anybody else has jumped in, so we're good. We got about 48 in there. Smoking Bears is in there. How you doing, Lee and family? Guys, Dan's outdoor cooking, who sent Dutch a bunch of good stuff today. So that's awesome. If you guys have any questions for Ricer, make sure you put it in the chat at Daddy Dutch Barbecue. And speaking of a long lost friend, dropping a super shot, Mad Horse Barbecue. Cheers, sir. Appreciate you.
Wow, Brian, thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Cheers.
Jesus, we're gonna be drinking a little bit today, fellas.
No, I think we're gonna have a little bit. Dutch is already regretting the $20.
Yeah, I thought it was a little low myself too. And if somebody drops $100 in here, I'm gonna open up that Ukrainian bottle of booze and I'll take a shot of that.
Ouch!
It's been around for a long time, so.
All right. Let's see. He said Bush. There you go. All right. Grumpus on Fire's in the chat. How you doing, sir? Good to see you in there. All right. I think we got everybody. All right. Besides YouTube creator extraordinaire, which you've already got a compliment that you have been the best videoed guest in the hot seat so far.
All right.
You have your little setup. You're looking good.
Thank you.
What is your profession besides YouTube creator extraordinaire?
Well, I live a kind of a boring life on the real world. I am a utility negotiator, if that makes any sense. I work for a large construction company, and I'm the middleman that talks with the landowner and either the pipeline or electric company or whoever. So
Right.
I'm the guy they roll in to talk to everybody. Obviously, I'm not afraid to talk, so that's probably why I do what I do. But it's kind of a boring job. There's not much to do it. Hey.
But I always figured that, the checks don't bounce on the 15th and the 30th, and you're good to go, right?
Well, I make more money on that job than I do on my YouTube channel. So, yeah.
Preach to that. I want to talk about the football.
Yeah.
You're like me and Kent, old football guy.
Right.
We invited Ricer on months ago, right? Last year, probably, right?
Yeah, last year.
And we had to, contend with you're a football coach, and it went into the season. You went to the championship. So go ahead and expound on that a little bit and what you do with your kids.
Well, I've been coaching for the youth level for about 9 years, and off and on with my boys and stuff like that. And long story short, this was like the year that you would never expect. I had it this year. In sign-up day, I had a team that I thought I was going to be lucky to go 4-2, and we ended up going undefeated with 8-0 record and won the championship. Wow. I had a lot of heart. I poured a lot. I mean, I didn't make any videos from July until October because I wanted to put all my time and effort into those guys. There's nothing better in life than teaching a young man or young girl, because I had my first girl this year on my team, and she was stout. It was awesome, to be honest with you. But there's nothing better than teaching them some hard work, focus, determination, and enthusiasm. And in my little promo video, I show that I'm a coach because that's really important to me, to teach kids that there's something that if you work hard, you can be a champion. And I'm a little old school, where I grew up in the 80s. They didn't swear at us back then, but they put us through a hell of a lot more.
I got swore at. I don't know about you, man.
They didn't drop the F-bomb, let's say. But, in all reality, coaching kids is great. And that was my way to pay back all of the people that spent time taking my loser ass and making me into something on the basketball court, the baseball diamond, or on the football field. So I thought I'd give back to my community that way. I didn't get paid a dime, and I put a lot of time into it. Now, I obviously owe a lot to all of my other coaches. I mean, I have an incredibly math-gifted offensive coordinator, and it's like 11:30 at night, and he sends me these stuff, and I'm like, okay, yep, run it, brother. Run it. So, but yeah, coaching kids, if you have a knack for coaching, do it now, especially if it's your own kids. Get involved with coaching and get along with the youth, because you can build them. Trust me, if you spend some time with them, you can build them.
Right on. I dig it, man. Me and Dutch both help coach our kids too.
Yeah.
I feel like I've gotten to a place where I don't know if I can handle the little ones as much anymore.
It's a little tougher. Yeah.
Whatever. I love being out there and watching them. I believe every kid should play some kind of sport, some kind of activity. Even our daughter, she does guitar.
Awesome. I play guitar.
They gotta do something. Got to have that extracurricular. That's how it makes you grow. And football, especially, they teach you discipline, teamwork, how to deal with people like Dutch,
adversity.
Adversity.
A little pain, a little
one in my life too, buddy.
See.
So that's very good. I mean, I commend you on that. And
thank you.
I'm proud of you getting that championship this year, and that's freaking awesome.
Way to go, Firebirds.
Right on. All right. I want to shout out a couple more people that jumped in the chat. We got Side Yard Barbecue. Mr. Tom Horseman's in the chat. Paulie Q's in the chat. What's up, brother? Bubba K's in there. Now, if y'all need to subscribe to Bubba K, if you don't know, there's a Facebook group that Bubba K runs. It's a little fun little auction site type thing. And today I was a big winner, and I won myself a pellet pooper. I won myself a Pit Boss pellet smoker. So
nice, man.
Anybody want to get on that in Facebook, hit me up, and I'll talk to you and vet you through it. But Bubba K asked me to give a shout out to him, so
Welcome to the
shout out to both
family nation.
And I'm excited because not only did I win that this week, last week I won like a bunch of Heath Riles seasonings. Yeah, it was awesome. Let's see here. Adventurer Mike says, I'll take you one-on-one. Look, man, you get 10 yards out of me, anything after that, I ain't running after you. That's how I always feel as a defensive lineman. Why do you want me to run 40 yards? The quarterback's only 5 yards away, maybe 7. So let's see here. Yeah. Kent, you see that from Darren?
Yeah.
I don't want to get in your, can I say it? I don't want to get in your chat. It's early for a pen flip. Fire and Water Cooking. Me and Kent will be on his podcast. We're going to tape it, record it. We're going to tape it on our Ghetto Blaster. We're going to record it this Monday, and he'll let you know when it's out and available, but it should be a great chat. I think you can all agree that Kent and myself have a face for radio and podcasts, so that's what we're going to go with that one. All right. I haven't seen Mega Fred in there, but I see Tess. Tess cooks for you. How you doing, Miss Tess? All right, Mega Fred's question. Let's talk about music. Do you play any instruments? What music do you love? Are you a part of any bands, anything like that?
Well, I got a little bit of the carpal tunnel arthritis from my days of owning a printing company, but I used to play the guitar. I still play a little bit. I did sell a couple guitars to buy some video equipment, but that's awesome. And I played the drums. I was in 3rd grade the first time I played guitar on a stage, and it was for chorus, the 3rd grade little kids. I sat up there by my lonesome and played in 3rd grade. So I've never really been afraid of like attention, but
what? So, that's crazy talk.
Yeah. So I got up on stage and I played guitar, and in one great thing, I hope I don't pull this whole chat off the rails here, but this summer I asked, because I had to get a burning permit to build a little backyard pit in the backyard of my house. And the fire inspector is actually our old music teacher. And he came there and had to look at it. Yeah, it's all good, but I just want to tell you something, Jeff. And he goes, because of you, I started playing guitar. And I'm like, what do you mean, Mr. Fritz? He's like, I thought you're the one that gave me guitar lessons. And he goes, well, you always talked about playing guitar. And I thought, well, I better learn how to frickin' play guitar if I'm going to teach you. So he taught me, and he still plays today. And God, when you hear something like that, a teacher that taught you something, learn something because you requested it. So yeah, that's pretty cool.
Right on. Very cool. Well, that's a great story. Yeah. I love that. We have these, these hot seats. We talk a little bit before, and I usually have to tell the guests, expound on things, give me something more than yes or no, whatever. And that's what I'm looking for right there. It's like you just gave me such a great story, heartfelt. Meant a lot. Sorry, you have carpal tunnel.
Well, it's not that bad.
I only have it in one wrist. It's weird. I don't know why. Hey. Get your head out of the gutter. I don't know.
Sorry. It just goes there.
All right. I see we got Johnny's in there. View to a Grill. How you doing? Johnny's in there, who I got to meet in Texas last week. It was great. Very nice meeting him. Shangy Boy Cooks is in there. How you doing? So all right. Well, let's kind of, we're talking about Ricer. Let's talk about your channel name. I mean, Ricer kind of seems evident, but let's talk about the channel name.
Yeah. How did I come up with Dead Broke BBQ? Is that what you're saying?
Sir. Yes, sir.
At my former employers that I used to work for, we had a hired engineer. Okay, our regular engineer retired, and I became pretty good friends with this new engineer that would just come in and work like 2 days a week with us. And him and I were talking, and I'm like, I just really want to start a YouTube channel. I've got a really good friend. I saw him earlier, like my little Facebook thing, so I think he's going to be in here. But his name is Hans, and he rode my ass for 10 years. I've actually got YouTube videos up from 2008, to be honest with you, on a different channel. But that was not try to make money or anything like that. That was just me and my buddies making videos, and then, whatever. And Well, anyways, he rode me hard for 10 years that you got to do this. What are you doing, you loser? Get going. And I'm like, all right, fine. I'll do it. So then I was talking with the engineer and I said, hey, I want to start a barbecue thing because there's a long story again. But T-Roy Cooks, I was going to make a outdoor. I mean, I always make a prime rib during Christmas, but it was one of those days. Christmas Eve was going to be like minus 25 degrees. I'm not sitting on a kettle. No way. So I find T-Roy's channel, how he cooks a prime rib in the oven. And later little posts come up and you know how it is. You watch somebody, then they throw suggested videos. And he talked about cooking for his son. And I thought, boom, ching, pong. I run into Hans at the it's called Fleet Farm. You don't have them there, but it's like a Lowe's, let's say. We sit down and I said, that's it. I'm going to make it. And then my engineer buddy, I want to do this, but I'm freaking broke. I'm always freaking dead broke. I can't go buy all these cookers like these famous dudes. And he's like, well, you just named your channel. And I'm like, what do you mean? He goes, Dead Broke BBQ. I said, holy crap. Yeah. So that's how it happened. That's exactly how it happened. Dead Broke BBQ came from Jerry, a freaking electrical engineer guy that's stupidly smart and raises grass-fed Angus beef. So,
all right, very cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, before we turn it over to Dutch, I'm sure he has some questions. A little bit of housekeeping. If you guys could click the little share arrow underneath. Yeah. Share this with your social medias. Let's get some butts in the seats. I've only seen like up to 54 people so far. The other thing is your boy decided to start up another channel just for fun, just for barbecue, just because I want to stay in the algorithm for the foodie grill stuff, and it's on my channel. But it's very hard for me to get away from the barbecue stuff because I love it so much. So I'm going to put my link to my new channel, and yes, I am totally using my platform to do that. But it's my show. So if you guys don't mind, subscribe, watch, and love it. And one more thing, if you guys would hit that like button on this, I would appreciate it, because you're liking Ricer in there and his dope setup back there. It's a good one, man. You're looking good back there, dude. I love your setup. I love the lighting you use on your lives, whatever.
Thank you.
You do some great stuff, man. For
one piece at a time, brother. One piece at a time.
It says 404 not found. Great channel. Perfect. If it's an error, one of the moderators, can you put the link for CJ's queue in there, please?
But can I add something, CJ? Though.
Yeah.
Subscribe to everybody in this channel, but on top of that, we're in the F-bomb, like really crazy, like direct in your face are the super chats. I mean, you want me to drink booze or not?
Hey, I don't know, man. Sometimes people get in the mood to give and watch us, guys drink. But sometimes they're not, man. You just never know how it goes.
Well, I get it, but I can tell you, there's a few guys that come on, let the Moz out.
All right. Thank you, Kirby. I appreciate you. Even though you don't want to subscribe to my barbecue channel, Kirby, I appreciate you putting the link in there. Uncle Steve Shake, there you are. How you doing, brother? Good to see you in there. That was great meeting you and everybody in Texas. That was awesome. So, are you guys working tomorrow? Dutch says I'm working, whatever. Dutch, are you working tomorrow? Oh, snap. Mad Horse Barbecue wants to see you drink that Ukrainian shit.
There you go, buddy.
There you go. Coming back with a vengeance.
That is a big bomb, Brian.
What's up? Cheers, brother.
Here we go. This is real. This just broke off, man. This is like
bust open that bottle. Thank you guys for subbing to the new channel. I see a couple people put that in there. I'm going to take another one. Thank you.
Oh, God. Hey, if I get like some other type of disease instead of the corona disease, sorry. You can buy my YouTube channel. This is real old school though here, guys.
I pay Kent all the time, Charlie. Ricer doesn't get paid.
No, I get 0.
He paid to be on here. He sent me a $1 bill, said, "Will you be my friend?"
Wait a minute.
What?
Oh.
Yes, can I help you, Kent?
All the time?
All the time.
King?
Ein Prostit.
All right,
Salute.
we're gonna take another shot because GT's barbecue got in there. Drink up, buttercups.
Oh, damn, Gary. Get after it, Ricer. Come on.
It's not getting any better.
Another one. I'm gonna wash it with this.
Is it
though.
bad? I need a chaser.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a chaser. I'm chasing it with this doctor crap.
Oh, thank you, GT. Appreciate you.
Thank
Bro.
you guys.
Brian Horseman, I appreciate you too, man. Coming back with a vengeance. We haven't seen you in forever, man. I hope all is well. You know, we've seen you on Instagram, I assume, or Facebook. I know we he had a little baby pretty recently, right, Kent? Brian?
I don't think the baby's here. I think the baby is due in.
It's like next month, right? That's why that's why we had to move Vegas to August or April to April. Got a baby mad horse on the way. There you go. Due in March. That's why we were going to do Vegas in March, but we moved it out so Tom could be there.
It's either confirmed in the chat by Grandpa Horseman.
Yes, sir.
All right.
He says. Hi, John.
Right. Thank you guys for subscribing. I saw a couple people comment on there. You know, it's just for fun. I will do when I get to the point where I can do lives. I'm sure we'll do some outdoor cooking lives, maybe some super shots or some super jumps into the pool. So Miss Booger said no one tells me anything. I totally put it on Facebook, on Instagram, on everywhere.
What's Booger's deal? I mean, it's Facebook official. Where's she living under?
Facebook.
It's not like saying I'm in a relationship that's complicated. Cannonballs. Yes, we'll do cannonball shots, maybe. Cannonball. All right. Dutch, you got any questions yet?
Yeah, a couple.
All right. You ready to go?
I'm ready.
Well, I'm asking Dutch. I know you're ready.
Yeah. Dude, go find something to do. See you.
Right. I'll be over here.
Go play at the other channel.
Okay.
All right.
Dick.
You're welcome. All right, Ricer. First one, a little fun one here from Jim EQ.
All right.
Why do fresh cheese curds squeak?
It is the oh god, I'm gonna the whey part of it. It's the whey that's on the cheese curd still. That's why they squeak. There's a little bit of that crap that they pour on. They actually use the cheese waste on our streets, to be honest with you. In some areas they pour it out there because it's a lot of salt in it and a lot of water. But it's actually that part of it that's on the outside of it that squeak if they're fresh. If you get the ones that have been sitting in the old what do you call it, the refrigerator or the ice box, it's gonna sit in there and that crap goes away. But yeah, the fresh ones are gonna squeak.
Yep. All right, first one from Pickles Barbecue.
All right, good job, Charlie.
He's trying to think this is the Pickles question now. What made you go with the Pit Boss pellet cooker?
I went with the Pit Boss just because there's such an oversaturation in the Traeger. I did a couple videos earlier in my little short time career of cooking on YouTube on the Traeger, and I thought, hey, this is kind of cool. I mean, it's simple. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I had an offset cooker at the farm and blah blah blah, so I can manage a fire. But the Pit Boss came in interest because I went into Lowe's. I think I was going in there and buying like some freaking screws, and all of a sudden I walked by, $100 off. You're going to save $100. So I thought, well, what the heck? You know, $100 is $100. That's a Benjamin. So I thought, well, and I called up a buddy. He's a good friend of mine. I don't have a truck anymore. I used to have all the diesels. You know, you had the old big old steering wheel, and you could barely fit in the seat. Hey, God, I'm tough, you know. But anyways, so I called up my buddy, and he came up there, and we threw it in the back and brought it home. And so, when I got home, I wasn't sure how it was going to do on YouTube, but I did do some research when I got back, and I said, hey, you know, Traeger's 40,000-ish in certain areas, and Pit Boss's 10,000 in certain areas. So I said, great niche for a noob like yourself in YouTube. So that's why I actually picked it. It was on sale for $100 off, and I think I paid $500 for that Pro Series 1100. So
wow.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Well, it's kind of like you know the story with the Masterbuilt.
exactly, you had the same story, right?
Thing. So, all right, we have a question here from Noobs Barbecue.
Yeah.
Hey, what?
He also threw in a $20 super shot.
I
So,
got a drink again. See,
yeah.
I asked, and now I'm going to have to pay for it. Way to go, guys!
Yeah, now you're gonna.
Work's gonna be
Good
fun.
job, thank you.
So,
I am a champion, so let's try to make this a championship. Like,
Yeah, you gotta play through that. Hey, KC's in the chat. What's new barbecue? Big Rome's in there. What's up, Big Rome? All right, that's it.
thank you.
I'm here for you, Beth.
Yeah, I know. All right. Speaking of noob, he wants to know, Ricer, what is it like having the second best goatee on YouTube?
second best. All right. Well,
Jackson's got you covered. I'm sorry.
there's not much work to it. It's actually called Fat and Lazy, and I hate shaving. So I did buy. I can't even tell you. It's like some Phillips thing that can grind your face off. You know. But yeah, I've ran this like Amish, like chin strap for a while. But thanks. I don't know what it's like, but I got one. So
hey, Papa Texas in the house. What's up, Papa Texas? And Mr. Phil in Florence is trying to keep us lit and happy.
Yes.
Good job, Phil. I appreciate that.
Here's Mr. Phil in Florence.
Hold on, I gotta pour one. Son of a.
Oh, Jesus.
I like that chin strap goatee analogy.
Goatee.
Gonna be a long day tomorrow.
Uncle Steve Shake saying, "What's up to Papa Texas?" Uncle Steve, I got to meet him in Texas. He has the cutest little family, all little girls. You know, teenager, middle, little baby, or I think it was all little girls. The little baby I didn't get to see, but the little daughter in the back seat. Oh, she was adorable.
Thank you, Phil. I appreciate it.
All right. Rick wants to know, Ricer, which of the Suckle-Busters rubs is your favorite?
Oh, that's a good question. I'm going to say that on as far as like on beef, I'm going to say the 1836. Now, I just tried the espresso stuff. I like that a lot too. But on beef, I'm going to say 1836. And on pork, it's their hog waller. I really like their hog waller. That sugar daddy stuff is pretty good too, but I think it's more of like a crop dusting on top of it rub. But yeah, that hog waller. And CJ, you think of something because I got a jar of 1836 we can give away tonight. I got permission from Dan from Suckle-Busters, so you figure out how you're going to give it away. Threw that right on you on the last spot. I'm sorry.
Yeah, man. I would have been paying attention more to your answers to questions if
I would have thrown that at you. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Papa Boger said, when is Papa Texas gonna be on the hot seat? Didn't we didn't have him on already, did we?
God, I don't know. It's been dang near 2 years worth.
I know, damn near 2 years weekly.
Well, Papa Texas is a moderator on my channel because he joined my first live stream, and I want to get him on there. CJ, you're going to be on mine too. So,
oh, I'm going to be a mod. Sweet. I'm going to be on the show too.
Yeah. Kent's on there. I'm going to bring you on there too, buddy. We're going to.
When am I going to be on?
Huh?
When am I going to be on again?
March 8th, I think, if I'm thinking right.
March 8th.
Are you going to be gone?
No, I'm on. I'm ready.
All right.
I just want that might be an answer to a question later.
All right. There you go.
I want to make sure people are paying attention to that so everybody shows up.
Because I mean, win some freaking suckle busters. Dan Arnold is one of the most he's helped me a lot, and win some suckle busters because once you try a little bit of it, you're gonna like it if you like pepper, especially.
Right on. I know we're friends on Facebook, but I don't know him. It's amazing who I'll accept on Facebook, you know.
Yeah,
Phil said he's ready to win something. There you go.
My Facebook page is like my wife says. Your Facebook page is filled with Facebook friends that aren't really your friends. I said, well, yeah, kind of.
Everybody's a friend. What are you talking about?
Well, they're my friend, but they don't know them. You know, I mean, you're my friend.
Yeah,
Kent's my friend, but
Kent's my friend.
Kent and I are going to meet in August. I'm really excited about it. When am I going to meet you, CJ?
Dude, I need to come out to Wisconsin. Isn't Wisconsin close to Iowa? Because I remember when I went and visited my aunt,
brother.
We were on some
a little northeast. We
were on some river, and my aunt was like, "Over there is Wisconsin. Over there is Illinois, or whatever."
Some type of river, that freaking Mississippi. You never heard of that fucker?
Yeah, it was kind of muddy. I don't know. I couldn't see the bottom.
A lot of people drowned in it. Tom Sawyer.
It looked like our ocean in Southern California.
Yeah, I know, you bastards. It's all so nice there. We got to freeze. Can you people start running your cars for an extra 15 minutes? Because I'm cold here, damn it.
Nice. All right. Yeah, Dubuque. Yeah, it was Dubuque, Iowa.
Oh, that's Dubuque. Beautiful, beautiful city. Actually, Dubuque, Iowa is a very beautiful. It's a riverboat city. It's really beautiful.
Yeah, we were actually on a riverboat.
Yeah. Yeah, nice.
Go figure. All right, kid, you can go back to your questions, Bob.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Wait, there's a Hugo Vera. Is that who you were talking about earlier? Right, sir? Hugo
Vera?
Yeah.
No, I don't think there's talking
about. All right, never mind. I'm wrong. Well, welcome, Hugo.
Well, not if it says greetings from Panama.
Yeah, no. We're talking about Germans and Norwegians. They're going to have like a Jensen. My name is Jan Jensen, or it's
Jan Jensen with a silent J.
You know, I mean, that's what I live in. We're as white as freaking snow here.
I love it. All right, go for it, Bob.
All right, let's see. It's kind of a two-parter from Pickles.
Oh God.
Okay, how did you get into video editing? And what's the biggest tips you can give somebody for editing and producing?
Holy shit. This is like a 40 or 50 minute answer, but I started editing film in 35 years ago. My dad was a military guy, but he respected archiving. So he had the old Channel 9, Channel 5 video recorder on his shoulder, and he'd take stuff. And he taught us kind of how to capture stuff, because when you get older, you might want to watch it. And so I started, my brother and I would our whole thing was how can we make a video with cutting our arm off, but not really cutting our arm off? So it was ketchup and leaves and stuff like that. So I got into video a long time ago and just had a lot of fun with it. I mean, that's probably how I got into the video part of it. And in 1986, my communications arts teacher, language, whatever the hell she was, Mrs. Harrelson, told me, Jeff, when you're older, you need to make videos because you're pretty funny and you see things different than other people. And I'm like, yeah, whatever, lady. I'm going to work in a factory. I want to make a paycheck. So I didn't pay attention to her, but here I am. I make videos now. The biggest tip that I can give all of you, cut out the fluff. I probably record in each one of my videos, I probably record about an hour, hour and a half of video, but I nail that right down to 10 minutes, typically. So cut out the fluff. You'll never see me breathe ever. You'll never see me really breathe on camera because I'm just going to So one big thing is cut out the fluff because people have a gnat personality. A attention span of a gnat is about a second. So try to cut it down to a human gnat personality and get it around about 6 seconds, 7 seconds and change stuff. So there you go.
Right on.
All right. Quicker than I thought you were going to go there.
Well, I
You said it was like an hour. What the hell?
Chef has a comment. And he says, what? He was 4 when he started editing?
I am 50. I started editing when I was 15.
Yep.
You're 50?
I'm 50 years old. I'm 5'0". Grab that old.
Damn, you look good, man.
I'm pretty
look
sexy.
good for 50.
Not bad looking old fat soul for a freaking Norwegian. Not bad.
There's
There
quite
you go.
a few that hit the 50 milestone recently.
You
both look damn good for the 5-0.
Well, then you got Charlie and Mike are in there. They both turned 50 with,
Charlie's 50?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I mean, my mother actually, she's in a nursing home now, and long story, but she didn't get gray until she was 69 years old, the first gray hair she had. So, but she's Norwegian.
Big Frog says it's the cheese that keeps you young.
Yeah, that's right. Goddamn.
I like it.
Cheese sticks, cheese curds.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, don't start that. Now frickin' Smokin' Joe's going to go nuts in the chat again.
Oh, yeah, all the cheeses. The goatee takes 10 years off. Yeah.
The chat's going to scroll by. Cheese this, cheese that, cheese. Jesus.
Hey, let's see here. Brian Horseman said, good night, bedtime.
Good night, Brian.
Thank you for being here again, Brian. We missed you. So glad to hear about the little baby. Can't wait to see pics. I know Tom's excited to be a little granddaddy. So hope all is well. Take care, brother.
Thank you, Brian, for stopping in, brother. I think Brian's kind of the same type of. I think Brian is in the same industry as I am, but he might be on those big old like Dutch windmills and stuff like that. So
yeah, he works on the wind turbines.
Yeah.
So.
All right, more questions. Hey, you losers out there that know me, freaking ask a question. I know there's a couple of you out there. God, these people don't know about Ricer. Don't be pussies. Get up.
Oh my gosh. All
right, here you go. I got one for you from Phil in Florence.
Yes.
Is it best to let the camera run, then edit everything, or know what you want to say and just say that, like rehearse lines? He says, I have to edit so many pauses in my slow talk.
Pro tip, turn your camera on at every scene and don't turn it off because if you shut it off, then start all over because it doesn't matter if you're using a cell phone or if you're using a mirrorless or whatever you're using, you're going to have like an ISO problem because every single time you restart and record, your camera is going to see a different ISO or different lighting and stuff like that. So you're going to have a lot of changes. So hit record, press the button, and then go ahead and film yourself, but repeat it. It's really simple. Hey, this is Ricer from Dead Broke BBQ, Wisconsin, and welcome back to the channel. Hey, this is Ricer from Dead Broke BBQ, and welcome back to the channel. Say it a couple times, throw it out there, and then when you slice and dice, you got something that's maybe going to match. Because if you're like, hi, I'm going to make some fajitas, and then you come back with your next line and they're going to be really tasty, you're going to fail in your video because you're not kind of sounding like you're flowing. So say it a couple times. It doesn't hurt, especially if you're filming. Now, when you're live, be live. Try to talk. But when you're editing a film and you want to put it out there, repeat. It doesn't hurt. Keep on saying it. Pick and choose.
All right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. Let's see here. I'm just seeing more questions scroll by in the chat. And a lot of people are asking the same question.
Come on, losers. Read the freaking chat.
Oh my
Ask
God.
something different.
You just got pin flipped. That just happened, right? You got pin flipped.
I know. Loser.
All right. The ironic thing about this question is who it comes from originally.
Okay.
What equipment do you use for editing? Jim from Suburban Barbecue.
Well, I am a subscriber to Jim, and I've been subscribed to him for probably like 8 months, and I'm still waiting. Jim, come on, brother. Cut your freaking toenails or something on video. I don't care. Just give me a video.
I need to subscribe to Jim with the new channel.
Right, give him another one. I'm not a Mac fanboy or anything like that, but I have an iMac Pro, and I use Final Cut Pro to do my editing. But now here's the big thing. You don't have to use what I use. You got to realize I started out with whatever was free on the computer, iMovie or Windows Movie Maker. And you just start with that, use it, learn it. And then when you say, I think I'm getting kind of bored with this crap, I'm going to step up, and then you pay it. If you're looking for something, number one, you got to have a really good computer to edit video. You don't have to be great computer, but it's got to have some balls. It really does. So get a computer, and then you can use DaVinci Resolve. It's free. Now, if you go with Apple, then you're going to want to go iMovie. You can make a hell of a freaking video from iMovie. No problem.
That's what I use, baby.
PC, I'm not really sure what they're. I am in the beginning processes of the one piece at a time, like Charlie or like Johnny Cash, one piece at a time. Gonna build a PC to run my live stream. I'm just gonna build it myself because it's way easier. But if you're in the PC, I really don't know what they have for free stuff. But there's like not Futurama. That's like a cartoon my kids watch or something. But some Fuma Flama. Free stuff. Just find free stuff. Start out with that. Get used to the free part of it, and then just buy the next level. I'm using pro editing software. Final Cut Pro is pro editing software. I do not agree with Adobe Premiere because they want to charge me $30 every month. Screw them. Because I'm not going to pay for any type of subscription. I just want to buy it because I'm making 0 zines on my videos. So, I make a little bit, but you know what I mean? So start out with what they have, but DaVinci Resolve with a good computer, the free version, it's pro level almost. So there you go.
Well, you just answered about 5 people's questions, so thank you.
Well, give me some more.
Well, I will.
I'm 285 pounds, 6 foot, because I lost an inch since 1988. But
Wow.
I thought the question was how tall is CJ?
You're taller than me, dude. I saw you in Dash's video. I'm like, holy frick, he's taller than you.
Yeah, he did look tall in there. I will say that.
You're stout, dude. You're very
I'm not as
stout.
tall as Dutch. But
well, what are you, 6'2"?
Yeah, with my Nikes on. You know what I'm saying?
God, he grew an inch.
I no, I'm 6'1". I wear Nikes that are like fucking platforms. God damn it.
Johnny from View to a Grill.
Howard. CJ, you cowered over those other clowns, and I'm like, man, I thought Dash was probably like 6'3", 330.
We all can't be Sasquatches, as Booker would say, like Kent over there.
No. The Sasquatch is up in the Northeast. That's C-Mac, man. That dude's 6'.
Oh yeah, that guy. He said he was 6'10". I was like, holy shit. Hey, real quick, we jump more questions. A couple more people jumped in there. Joe F, Justin from Harmon Heat's in there. Greenhorn Barbecue and Beer, and Jimmy Cuff and Stuff's in there, and Smokehouse Barbecue. I see him jump in there. I think we got there. Papa Texas is talking about inches, maybe not talking about height, but it's all right.
Oh damn, Papa.
We all get inches in our life.
I miss Papa in Texas, in Texas, not Papa Texas, but Papa Texas in Texas. I wish I would have got a hold of him before we went out there. And I'm sorry, PT. It is what it is. I wish I knew. See, 5-1 Barbecue, what's happening? CJ wears lifts. Yep. And I tell you what, when we go to Vegas, I'm getting more lifts. So I'm going to get brand new Nikes, and I'll put some lifters in there. I'll be walking on high heels the whole weekend, man. I refuse to be between you. They can't freeze up? No, you're there.
No.
Can you hear me?
We had a little glitch there somehow.
Little glitch. Cool. Damn interneting.
All right. You ready for a couple more, Ricer?
Bring them, brother. I'm not afraid.
Couple more, a little more technical questions here, and then we're going to get into more cooking questions later.
All right.
Russell from Raspberry Rock.
Yes.
Wants to know, can you explain to him your live stream setup?
Sure. I'm on Mac. I use Ecamm as my software base. I'm not a browser base live stream. I'm using a Sony a6400 for my webcam. I go through a cam link to give me a clear HDI signal. I have a NTI Rode microphone hooked to a Yamaha AG03 mixer. I've been messing and dialing in a little bit for the past, my first couple live streams are all about, this is a test. It's only a test. So there's a little bit of like futzing with it. But when I get my PC master, when I get to PC, I will be probably running vMix or XSplit for my live streams. Browser based like StreamYard is really good, but you can only produce 720p. I want to eventually produce on my live streams at 4K. Just run 1080p for right now until life gets a little bit better with bandwidth upload. You don't give a shit about your download speed when you're running live streams. You only care about your upload. So very boring technical stuff, Russell, but that's what I'm using. I'm on Mac and I use Ecamm. Same price as StreamYard, basically, once you get away from the free part of it. Next. Hurry up, Dutch.
There you go. Shut your pie hole.
All right, that's a first. Ricer, I'm always looking for firsts when we do these things, and that was the first time I've ever heard Dutch literally yell at a guest.
Hey, feed me though. Feed me. Just keep on shoving it down the
saying, man.
I want to get to that 300-pounder, so fill me up.
All right. Well, you kind of did your own segue into this next question, because this was from Darren from Fire and Water Cooking. He was asking, what microphone do you use, which you answered. And he said,
okay, go ahead.
And he said, if you're dead broke, how do you afford all this equipment?
You are 1,000% correct, Darren. I am a one piece at a time guy. I mean, I've literally had, and you have to know a little bit about computers and stuff like that, but I've had a VESA mount with all the arms sitting here for over a month and a half staring at me. And there's just nothing on here. I've already had the Yamaha mixer for a while, and I got the mic. One piece at a time. That's all you do. You can't always jump into YouTube straight out, because like if I was going to do it like a lot of people do, they use your cell phone. There's nothing wrong with using a cell phone to do a live stream. But I've been making video for a long time, and there is something called anal retention deficit, and I have it. I can't do anything without studying. So, just buy a little piece at a time, invest into something, and then wait. That's just a matter of a couple months or 6 months. But I'm a Rode fanboy. I love Rode mics. Every single mic that I run in my production is Rode. Every single one of them. I have a wireless Go that I use for all my videos. I have a Rode Micro that I use for some stuff, depending. I don't use it as much anymore, but I have a boom mic that's a micro. And then I have my NT1 for my live show. And don't buy the NTA because you sound like you're in a tin can.
There you go.
What about the blue Yeti microphone?
Decent, but it's a USB mic, and if anybody is going to go into more of a mic situation, I say you go into an XLR right away. And here, moderators, put this channel up for anybody that's looking for like doing a live stream and you want to get into it. Podcastage. His name is Bandrew. He is probably the best audio guy that I've ever watched. And you got to understand, I don't watch like YouTube stuff that normal people watch. I watch quality production, filming, and stuff like that. And podcastage, Bandrew will tell you anything that you want to do. And you just listen to him and he'll tell you everything about all the mic specs, and you'll learn about sound. I am a big audio guy. John Solberg was in here before, and he's helped me a lot, to be honest with you. I mean, he's part of the Barbecue Central show. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that, but John has helped me a lot with my audio decisions. So ask people, they will help you. Trust me.
There you go. One last technical question. Well, I don't know if it's so technical, but the real Joey B wants to know what is a good upload speed for 4K to go live.
Don't do 4K. 4K is a swear word. If you want to upload 4K, you better be pushing upload speed at 100. You got to have 100 bytes per second. That's all. Not gonna lie to you. You will crash 100%. A couple of my videos when I first started out my live streams, I pushed it. I mean, you give me a GTO 1967 GTO, it's to the board. I'm gonna pound it, and we're gonna see what the hell this piece of shit can do. If you give me anything, I'm gonna push it. So in all reality, go 1080p. You're fine. 1080p. You should probably have a right around 24 upload speed.
All right. Let's cut it off there for now, CJ. Get back to a few of yours.
All right, cool.
A few more cooking ones here. So
all right. Yeah. It's the technical shit is priceless, I'm sure. But let's keep it to talking about barbecue and whatnot.
Yeah, let's get on it.
Rice was available to pick his brain on the technical side of things. Let's saxophone with you know what? And I freaking did it again. So I'm gonna take this over. Ready and go. There we are.
You didn't.
Hey, there you are.
What's up?
You didn't see
What?
that in the chat earlier?
No, I didn't.
Oh, I put it.
Well,
I put it at you, and I said, "Where's the damn logos at?"
nah, sorry. I wasn't paying attention. Too
Yeah,
many shots.
That
Yeah, right. My eyes are fuzzy for some reason. Soul Food Cooking's in the house. How you guys doing? Joey B, I saw him in there. Beer Chant Barbecue. Welcome, everybody.
Hey, Rob.
Thank you guys for being up in here. All right. We talked about your channel, how long you had it going, why you started, all that jazz. But what's keeping you on the grind? What is your end goal for this whole thing?
Number one is it's my way or no way. And that might not make a lot of sense to a lot of people. Screw YouTube. You're 100% evil. And it's going to be my way. I know that I probably could have more subscribers if I would have posted every single week. But guess what? This is a marathon, people. And I'm up against a ton of barbecue channels. I want people to join me because they like me. And I will put out a good quality for you for an some type of educational, like fun video. But what keeps me grinding? It's fun. It's fun to make a video. It really is fun. And I can't stand myself by the time I'm done editing. If I could 4 times speed my editing processor, so I would only go, something like that, it'd be fine. But I have to listen to myself. And when you cut and dice like I do, it gets a little long. It's a little long to Ricer. So, but the grind is just about having fun. I want to build a huge channel. I have very lofty goals, but YouTube is a marathon. If you think you're going to come on to YouTube and be a superstar in a week, it ain't going to happen.
That's for damn sure. So Todd from Dad Incredible said that's why he took a break. It stopped being fun. I agree with that. I think everybody that does this and wants to do it long term, and it's not just for fun, but you want to make a little bit more of it. I still think you should take a break. You know,
good for the soul.
Yeah, I took a break. For vacations. I try to make sure that I have something to release while I'm on vacation. I'm kind of funny that way about it, but I need to get away and not worry about editing or not worried about filming. Cleaning, cleaning after you cook, that's a pain in the ass, right? I mean, that's just taking it in from the garage half the time, or probably all the time, right? You're not allowed to cook in the house, right?
Once in a while.
Once in a while.
When she's at her mother's, I'm allowed.
Yeah.
CJ, I want to interrupt you. You are putting out so much freaking content right now. I told my wife just a couple weeks ago, I said, if I cooked as much as CJ, I'm going to break shit.
You know what? I just had the opportunity. Dutch says I work. Seriously, I do have a full-time job.
Right.
Luckily, I can work from home sometimes. I can don't pull out the fucking gun. God, I hate that, man. It makes my heart hurt when you do that. I see you walk over there and it freaks me out every time.
I was straightening my fishing sign.
All right. So anyway, he just keeps pointing over there. The fishing sign, it's over there. I just I have the opportunity, and I have I'm sorry. I beg your pardon, sir. And I love you too.
You want to do this?
Fuck you. Anyway, I try to record as much as possible while I'm doing like cooking and stuff. I'm making dinner or whatever.
Right.
And I have an understanding wife that knows that I'm on the grind for this. So hopefully make our lives a little easier, down the road. I've had some conversations with a lot bigger YouTubers that have put the time and effort in, and they're reaping the benefits. So I want to be to that point myself. So, full-time gig gets in the way, but, I have plenty of support around, and that's why I do it so much. And I have an end goal, or not an end goal, but I want to get paid by this, at least some passive income where, Mrs. CJ can, get a less stressful job. We work for the same company, just different departments, and we're always stressed. She's so much more stressed than I. And it's just, if I could get her to where she can just take a job, at fucking Starbucks or whatever she wants to do, greeting people at Walmart, whatever she wants to do, and just chill out, that's my goal for this now. So when the progression of my channel started, it was something for me and my son to do because he was going into film and producing for college. And then it became something I needed to do for like a creative outlet because I was going through some shit. Yeah. And then, once things started moving and grooving and hitting some stuff, I decided that this is for Miss CJ now, so trying to get a passive income that help us get there. So,
I mean, it's all up into the creator.
Yeah.
And it's all up to the creator. And I haven't even been doing this for a year, and I took off many months. There's nothing wrong with taking off months, Todd. There's nothing wrong with it because it's all depends on what you want to do with it. So take a month off, take 3 months off. Who gives a crap? You still need it.
And Miss Booger's in the chat trying to drum up some support. So we're going to do a free shot for the 51 souls that are in the chat. Roman Reyes, how you doing? Good to see you. Cheers.
Yeah, thanks. I mean, I'll drink free shots all night long, damn it.
I hate giving away the free stuff, but, when Miss Booger says to do something, you fucking do it.
All right. And this is pure pewter.
Oh, that's pure pewter. That's the good stuff. Papa Texas, I talked to Uncle Steve. We're going to get him on soon. We just got to figure out a day. All right. So I'm hoping maybe in a couple of weeks, but don't hold me to that. Let's see here. Dawgfatha's Barbecue. Alton is in the house.
Hey, Alton.
Alton, just throwing it out there so everybody can see it. Thank you for hosting us at the Austin meetup last week. You and Gene were fantastic. I love you guys. You're awesome. Thank you for taking us around on that barbecue crawl. I just couldn't imagine. I never imagined how good barbecue could be by going out. So, thank you again from the bottom of my heart, man. Appreciate it. All right. Let's see here. Before we get back into the food questions, it's kind of the YouTube thing. What would be one piece of advice you'd give a new YouTuber?
Don't get upset. Work, create, give it time, and you'll find people that like you.
Yeah.
Always try to remember that there's a lot of people that hate me. There's a lot of people that hate CJ. There's a lot of people that hate Kent. They're not subscribers.
I can't imagine anybody hating Kent. And if I find someone that hates Kent, I'm going to beat the fuck out of them.
There you go. But but really 100%. I mean, just create because, dude, I watch some really stupid people making videos that I really enjoy because they connect with me a little bit. Take some time, but they've got 200,000 subscribers. So, give it time.
All right.
Don't get discouraged. Work.
I gotta take something back. James from Mammoth and Claim says he hates Kent. I'm not gonna beat the fuck out of James. I love James. It's easy to say he hates Kent. What's for dinner said that. That's funny. So James from MM claiming in there, he was part of the barbecue crawl too.
Yeah, it's pretty cool videos, guys.
Yeah, he put one out this morning. I watched a bit of it too. That was awesome. I have plenty of footage that I need to put together. I don't know when I'm going to get it done, but it was a great time. Let's see here. Papa Texas again. I'm sorry, man. for months leading into it, we were talking about it on the hot seat, but it's my bad for not reaching out. Dash is in there. SDS Barbecue.
All
Hey,
right,
yo.
Dash.
What's
Thanks
up,
for
Dash?
coming in, buddy.
All right. All right. Let's get kind of the home cooking questions.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. What is your inspiration for your barbecue cooks? Or, you know what I'm trying to say, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You know, what get you going on your cooks?
Well, actually, my pa. My dad has been passed away for a while, but my dad taught me how to make barbecue. My dad actually was a big pork guy, though, more than anything, and he was a rotisserie thing. And I still have a skeleton part of his cooker. But the first time I'm going to say I was around 12 years old when I saw my dad make pork. Mm-hmm. And he had a rotisserie that could hook up 3 full drive shafts. So they could hold, I think it hold 3 to 4 hogs, no problem. But he was a pork shoulder guy. And we would sit there and turn pork shoulders. And I remember my job was to help set it up and then spread the charcoal and then light the charcoal. And I always told my dad he was a jerk for using lighter fluid because lighter fluid sucks. But that's my videos. I'm sorry. But he had a big open fire and then we'd set up the sides and stuff. And him and his buddies, they had a lot of fun cooking for they were part of the fire department. He was the assistant fire chief and they did all that type of stuff. And so we'd start out with charcoal and then they would start oak. Oak is pretty accessible and maple around this area. So they would start that on fire in a separate area. And then they would go ahead and spread the oak on the sides. And yeah, that's probably, my dad taught me probably most of my cooking stuff, but he wasn't a beef guy. He loved beef. I mean, I learned how to cook steaks from him, but we didn't have brisket. When we were down in Texas, and I've talked about this before in the past, that the first time I had brisket was in Texas, outside of Johnsonville or Johnson City, Texas. My aunt lived down there. We were close to Lukenbach. I talked to Alton about it before, but anyways, long story. The first time I'm like, you can make beef like this? So, but really my dad was probably my inspiration on cooking crap. My mom was the Norwegian Dane that made sweets and treats.
Right.
Dad was Irish and German, and he was going to shove some pepper and salt down your throat. So
I love it. People say I'm the worst German. I hate anything vinegary, like mustardy, any of that stuff.
Yeah.
My wife tells me all the time that I'm the worst German. So I side more with the Italian side, I guess, man.
Okay.
I just can't stand any condiments. It's just my thing.
Nothing wrong with that, man.
I don't like any of that crap. Anyway, all right. Someone asked in the chat, I saw, and I'm sorry, Dutch, for looking in there, but what was my favorite place we stopped on the barbecue crawl? And it was the last place. It was Mueller's. I forgot the rest of it. Mueller's Barbecue. It was amazing. It was freaking. What's in your? Did you get a little?
I got a little lime juice in my
lime juice in your eye.
At least I'm not gonna get Corona disease in my freaking eyeball.
Yeah, you got that. You got the getting that vitamin C and blocking that Corona disease.
Yeah, freaking epic.
All right, Sassy Kitchen Queen and Greenhorn and Barbecue and Beer. How you doing, Sassy Kitchen Queen? And Dawgfatha said, get her a Jeep and she'll give me a pass. Yeah, Louis Miller's Barbecue. We're actually looking at a Jeep right now. So, when Miss CJ wants to get something, she's going to get it. So, all right. So we'll see how that goes. Miss Booger says she's saying good night. It's late.
Good night.
She's got to get her bra off. Is that how she said it? Bra off. Have a good night. Say hi to Tom for us. Let's see here. Meet Cranium Barbecue Review. What's up, buddy? Let's see here. Mary Baker, how you doing? One of my mods in my Ninja Foodie group. One of the best mods ever. All right. So you got all your little girls. You got your little grills there, Ricer.
Yeah.
What is the favorite one for you? Do you have a favorite one? Is like picking a favorite kid? Do you have one that you gravitate more?
For views and YouTube stuff, it is the Pit Boss. Okay.
Right.
My favorite cooker of the whole wide world is still going to be my kettle. I mean, I love cooking on a kettle. That's still my favorite. But that's not a video king. I mean, when you're going to do a pork butt, it's boring to sit there and monitor like temperatures and stuff like that. But
right.
Yeah. I mean, I would say like my favorite cooker is still going to be, that was my first cooker that my dad gave me.
Yeah,
he bought me
cool,
a Weber kettle grill and 22-inch, and I ran it over with a hay wagon. So
with the hay wagon, I love it.
Backed into the garage and ran it over the hay wagon. And then I told my dad, and he goes, "You loser, you're worthless. Go buy your own next time." So then I went and bought one.
There you go. View to a Grill said, I think Ricer just said my videos were boring. Well, I mean, Johnny, I'm not going to put words in his mouth, but I mean, let's just move on to the next question, huh? All right. Let's see. Cypress Blue, Laura, how you doing? Good to see you in there. So is there a signature dish, whether it's on your pellet grill or on the Weber kettle? Is there something that everybody goes to you to make?
I'm going to say that probably that most of my friends call for brisket.
Okay.
You know, I'm not a caterer. I'm not Dash. I'm not super cool. I don't want to feed people. I will for good friends. I mean, I will 100%. I mean, I'll cook up what I can cook for you if you're a good friend of mine. But most of the time when I cook at one of my buddies' house, I'll cook a brisket. They're like, "Hey, can you really do one for us for Easter?"
Right.
Yeah, okay. So probably, and I don't really even think my brisket's like anything that special. It's just my brisket. So
right on. All right. Before we go ask the next question, one of the moderators, would you please put my new channel in there? I am at 87. I'd love to get to 100 tonight. So any of the moderators want to put CJ's Q in there, I would appreciate you. That'd be awesome. Thank you. All right. I see you got that Ukrainian stuff, but one of my questions is, what is your go-to drink? I mean, obviously we see you with the Coronas all the time. But is there something else? You're out on the town. Money's no object. Is there anything that you got to get?
It's going to be some type of bourbon and Mountain Dew. Really, a
bourbon and Mountain Dew. All right.
Yeah. I mean, like, I don't drink bourbon and Mountain Dew in my videos because I'm going to shut the camera off in about half of the cook because I'm just going to drink bourbon and Mountain Dew. So yeah, bourbon. I'm a Maker's Mark guy. Probably most of the time.
Very cool. Very cool. I've never honestly heard about, bourbon and Mountain Dew, but I'm always up for an extra buzz with my buzz, So
it's a sweet drink. It kind of reminds you of the tropics. So
there you go.
That's what it is.
Someone said, why ruin bourbon? Hey, sometimes you want to put a little extra something. Okay. So everybody knows I love Crown Royal. Dutch loves Crown Royal. I'm a big fan of Red Bull, but I was at some business thing one time and dude at the bar ordered a Crown with Red Bull.
Yeah.
And I about floored myself. I was like, are you fucking crazy? He's like, bro, just try it. So I tried it. It was damn tasty. So if I can get a buzz with my buzz, I'm in. So
we did a lot of Red Bull back in the 90s, late 90s, anything throw that alcohol on it, you're way up here,
Well, I tell you what, man, I'm in the mortgage industry. Okay.
Yep.
So a few, 10, 15 years, whatever back, we had the refi boom where I was working 24 hours a day, just funding loans, just sending money out, like whatever. And my boss would bring in cases of Red Bull just to keep us awake. So at this point, for me, Red Bull is more just like drinking a pop,
right. After a while, you build it.
I love that stuff. So, and my wife hates it, but I have to tell her it has vitamins in it, so it's good for you.
Do you guys have to talk about your channel for a little bit because I hear somebody knocking?
Yeah, go ahead.
Right.
So we're gonna do while he answers that door real quick. WAMU. No, I didn't work at WAMU. I worked at IndyMac Bank, but I know people that worked at WAMU and Countrywide and all that stuff, and we were just sweatshop for sure. But the money was good, so you dealt with it. So we're gonna do the giveaway for Ricer's Suckle Busters. I didn't hear what what is it? Do you hear?
It was the 1836, wasn't it?
1836. Okay, I couldn't remember what he said. So
I don't even know that he actually. I'm trying to see the damn bottle. It might be Hogwaller. I don't know.
You know, it might be Hogwaller. Oh, we got people in the chat saying 1836. Someone time out Pickles. It's been a long time coming. He needs to be timed out. So any of the moderators want to get there. Let's see here. So we're gonna do the drawing or the giveaway for Ricer. I show my chat on top chat. So whatever I see first get answered, that's gonna be the winner. Okay. It's mortgage industry, not Mirage or Margie. Mortgage. All right. So it's 1836. Is that what it is?
1836. Yep.
1836. All right. So your question is, and again, it's my chat. So whoever I see first is going to be the winner, and Ricer's going to get it sent out to you. I am going to be on Ricer's show. What day am I going to be on Ricer's live? Kent, you can answer. Fuck it. Dawgfatha said 1. It's not that, Alton. March 8th. Polly's Q wins it. Do they ship to Canada?
No, but I better find it. Well, March 8th. I don't know if they. I'd have to find out.
All right.
Let's take everyone. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't want to make Dan do that.
All right. Polly, we'll figure out a way to make you whole. Jake.
Actually, Paulie, I think I can make that work. I'll make it work. If I have to do it myself, that's fine.
Okay. All right. Paul Q wins. So you can take back the fuckers. We're gonna make you whole, Paulie. So there you go.
Hey, Ricer.
Yeah.
I'll shoot you a text. I got Paul's address here.
Yeah, I need that. Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry, guys. I'm a dirt bag.
Hey, so you gotta do what you gotta do, brother.
I played
Sassy Kitchen Queen said every day of the week. It's gonna be on a day ending in Y. All right. I think that's good for the channel questions, right? Or for the home cooking channel questions, whatever. I got a few more. Dutch, do you got any to work on right now?
Yeah, I got a couple. Hold on. I'm sending Ricer Paul's address real quick.
All right. Paul is another pit boss guy. I was rapping with him earlier. I love watching Paul. He just does his thing with his camera. And if you guys aren't subscribed to him, I'm sure you should be. He's working that pit boss. He's up there in the cold white north.
Yeah.
And it's just amazing seeing all you guys in that snow just cooking your asses off.
I cook in the garage now, so I don't have to stand in the snow.
All right. Well, Kent.
Thanks, Kent.
Are you getting out there in the snow when it's 30 below and cooking?
Well, to be honest with you, we don't have much snow on the ground up here at all.
Really? It's just cold?
It's been in the mid 30s to low 40s for us until yesterday afternoon, and it just dropped off. And by Saturday, it's supposed to be 42 again here.
Yeah. I mean, like with us, we had a big snowstorm last weekend when I was cooking some ribs, and we've got snow, but it hasn't been cold. And I'm on the snow belt. If you really study United States, you can find out about the snow belt. I'm right on the edge of the snow belt. I'm not in the 3 foot to 5 foot zone, but I'm just below that. So, but yeah, I mean, we've got snow, but it's been one heck of a perfect winter until today and tomorrow. It's going to be stupid. They're probably going to cancel school up by us.
Really?
Yeah, it's that cold. Probably gonna be 17 degrees below zero tomorrow morning. So
we were 12 below this morning, and they started school 2 hours late.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Man, that is.
You guys got the cold before we did. It's just coming to us now.
Right on. 501 Barbecue saying he's have a good night, y'all. It's been fun. Hey, I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much,
buddy. Thank you
welcome to the watching. I saw Big Cat say I'm at 92 subs for my new channel. Who else is gonna get? Who are the other 8 people that are gonna get me to 100 so I could have my own dedicated link or whatever they call it. That's why he loves the good old California desert. No snow there. That's right, Kirby. Stangman, how you doing? I see you in there. Paul said it's -2 Fahrenheit up in Canada right now.
You're better than us.
Freaking damn cold. Good Lord.
For a Southern Cal kid, yeah, hell yeah, man.
Yeah, man, it's freaking
die cold up here. You'd die. Literally, you'd have 7 sweatshirts on.
Hey, listen, man. When I went to Colorado, I drove to the Rockies and got out of my truck.
Yeah.
When it was 12 degrees at the summit. And took pictures. What's up?
Well, you did a good job, man. I mean that's good. You know, I mean, like if you
got back in my truck with heaters.
Where you live, I mean, like it's 70 degrees here when you're dealing with 100. You know, so
I'd rather deal with the 100.
Huh?
I'd rather deal with the 100.
My balls are sticking to my leg and stuff like that, man.
Well, when they're big and dangly like yours, man, you just gotta deal with it. Right. All right, Bottle Cap Barbecue's in there. How you doing, buddy? I see you, Kris. All right, Kent, go ahead and ask your questions before we start talking more about balls.
Yeah, let's. Since somebody's so impatient and had to put this in the chat a couple times, like a whiny 8th grade girl. If money were no object, Ricer.
Yeah.
What cooker are you getting? Smoker? What are you getting? Money's no object. Just
Shirley Fab.
Shirley Fab.
Yeah, I got a Shirley Fab sitting there, 54-inch. I'm rocking. You know, and I might, if I can throw a double barrel on the other side, I'm throwing it. So. Yeah, and I'm gonna have a crazy big old Ford diesel, Chevy diesel, Dodge diesel. I don't give a shit what it is, and I'm gonna pull it down, and I'm cooking in Texas. And I'm gonna say, listen here, I'm a snowbird. I'm way cooler than you guys. Just because you guys, and we're talking like a dish. I'm sorry. No, I mean I love Shirley Fab. I love that cooker. I would love to have one for my channel, but I'm not going to wait for 2.5 years to get a Shirley Fab. So that's it.
Uncle Steve said, tuck your balls in your socks. That's what he does.
And that happens when the older you get.
The ball.
It's awkward wearing shorts, though. I'm just saying.
When they start floating the toilet, you know you got to start tying a rope on it and throwing it around your neck.
That's just keeping them clean right there, man. So. Hey, Jack's Drinkwater's in the house. What's up, bitches? Oh, man. How you doing, Jax?
I like that.
Shit. All right, go for it.
Damn, Chef.
I know. I just saw that.
That's hilarious.
Papa says my balls are my
Chef,
wife.
I'm going to ask you right now, Chef. You're like Johnny is like. I like watching his videos, and I actually am a Roku. I think he said that. My kids are always like, you say it wrong. You always say Roku. Well, whatever, Roku. I've watched a lot of Johnny's films, and Johnny, I want a super chat thing or super shot for us guys. Come on, man. You are like a huge freaking YouTuber. Come on.
Oh my gosh. Uncle Steve,
and you're dying. So.
Hey, Uncle Steve Shake just said windy days are hell when he's wearing shorts.
Oh, geez. I'm not even going to tell you what just went through my head. It's like watching Papa when he hits that bell he's got hanging on the string. That's Uncle Steve.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh. All right, Jax said he's drunk. So do you think, Jax, can we convince you to come on the show if you're boozing it up right now? I've been trying to get Jax on for
we gotta get Jax on
forever and a day. And what's up? What's up, Jax?
If he says yes, I'm screenshotting that shit.
There you go.
So
Zach Moose Barbecue. What's up, buddy?
All right, feed me, guys. Feed me. Come on.
all right, Big Rome wants to know what is your favorite sauce from Suckle Busters?
I like their. I mean, to be honest with you, they got a sweet and tangy thing that I really like a lot. But I've been using some of this honey barbecue finishing sauce a lot lately, and I actually used it on Uncle Steve's original shake in my last video, or my newest video that's coming up. Sorry. I just it's really good, and I don't want to add a lot of flavor sometimes when I really want to taste the rubs. So I threw it gives a great sheen to it, and gives you that kind of like Kansas City, like a little bit of a color on a pork rib. Sauces to me, if I'm going to eat beef, I want a good vinegar sauce to through it. I will tell you and be honest with you that Malcolm Reed's Killer Hogs vinegar sauce is the only stuff that I really like from him. He's got good flavor, but his regular rubs and stuff like that, it's really, really sweet and not a lot of pepper. He's going to be more of that like lighter pepper. I mean, it's got pepper in it, but it's not crazy pepper. But if I want to put a rub in a sauce and I don't want to taste the sauce that much, Suckle Buster's honey barbecue finishing sauce is really good. Really good.
All right. So Mad Moose Barbecue's in the chat, and he said he knows a good vinegar-based sauce for you. Mad Moose Barbecue, I have him scheduled for a hot seat. He's a more of an Instagram kind of guy, but any one of us gentlemen would be more than proud to try your stuff, Zach. So if you want to get down with it, reach out and we'll hook it up.
Throw it out.
Jax said he's not going to do CJ cooking doing the hot seat live until I go to his house and do it live with them because I've been everywhere else. I have been doing a bit of traveling lately.
Yeah, lucky bastard.
Yeah, it's worked out. I mean, the trip to the New England was, for my kids' Make-A-Wish trip, so it wasn't like we planned a huge vacation, but it worked out that we could go see Johnny Mags.
Yeah.
Let's see, hit him up on IG. All right, we'll get with you, Zach. Let's see here, Mr. 715 Show Ricer. Your audio quality is making him stiff.
All right, so now that is my buddy Hans.
There
and
you
if
go.
you guys haven't, you want to hear somebody like with a good German, like really tough, funny shit that's going to talk about like people that drive cars. Check him out. He cooks. He's got a couple grills. But,
All right.
Yeah, check him out. He's a different YouTuber. That's the guy that's rode my ass for years. And thanks for stopping in, Hans. I really appreciate it, brother.
Dig it. Jack said free room and board. Yeah, I'm in, dude. I forgot where Jax lived. If anybody knows where that is, we'll put it on the stop.
Ogdensburg, Wisconsin.
Jax lives in Wisconsin?
No, I'm kidding.
I was like, that's where you live.
No, I don't live in Ogdensburg. That's a funny little thing from Central Wisconsin.
Okay, all right. Cool. Let's see here. Six Brothers Beef Company. What's up, everyone? Hey, Six Brothers Beef Company. Guys, if you have a channel name that's, not your name, like Jax or Ricer or whatever, put your channel name in there so we know who you are, so we can refer to you as your name. All right.
Put their first name in behind their channel name.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay.
Alabama. We got no teeth and married to our cousins. I want to go to Alabama. Dude, we're going to the South. Smoking Joe's Pit Barbecue. I thought it was Jose, not Joe. So just throw it out there. That's not being racial. I really thought you were Jose at one point. All right. Go ahead, buddy. Sorry.
Up here, we call that Josie.
Josie, got it.
Josie.
Eric, thank you. Abe Lincoln is Russell. Perfect.
Thanks, Russell. Nobody knows who you are. So
no one cares.
All right. Pickles wants to know, Ricer, what's the weirdest cook you've done?
Weirdest cook?
That's what the man said.
That is I mean, but like, is there any more to it, Pickles? I mean, come on. I mean, like, weirdest cook probably could be like bluegill.
Are we talking about balls?
Yeah, no, I've never cooked Rocky up mountain oysters or anything.
Rocky Mountain oysters. People love that shit.
Yeah, I know. You know, I mean, like, I saw a Facebook thing, and there's fucking testicles this big, and people are eating those bastards. They're like, yeah,
taking a big fucking bite on. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. I probably the weirdest thing that I ever cooked on a smoker is probably bluegill. It was all right. I mean, it wasn't great. I ain't gonna make a video on it, but it was all right. The other thing probably is chicken frickin' butt. Dash, my buddy Dash, challenged me to eat chicken butt because I always chop that crap off, throw it in the garbage, and Dash is like, well, Grandma always said that was the last thing over the fence. And I'm like, what do you mean? Freaking chickens, they peck at that ass, man. That's pecking. That's the oil. You watch a chicken, they peck their butt and then they rub it through the feathers. Are you really 100% challenging me to eat chicken butt? Yeah. Frick. Okay, so I made a video called it's butt, and I look like a bulldog. I got a Facebook video, but yeah, probably the two weirdest things I ever eaten was I've done as cook is chicken butt and bluegill.
I've had bluegill off the grill.
But well, bluegill from deep fried is like phenomenal, but like smoker, it was terrible.
The deep fried is what I remember, from a kid, doing the fish fries.
Right.
Dutch, there's one from Sting, man. He's asked it a couple times.
Okay, Ricer, any thoughts on 100% grass-fed and finished beef?
No, I like meat. So to be real honest with you, I've bought grass-fed before and it's good. Great. If you're like a vegan person, but you're not really a vegan and you want to eat healthy, I think grass-fed is really a great thing. I want a lot of fat and I want a lot of flavor. Some of the grass-fed that I've had is like just, there's not a lot of fat in there. People like up in this area, especially when I'm like dealing with picanha, they cut the fat cap off picanha and they try to sell it as tri-tip. I'm like, oh, wait. Have you ever been to Florida? No. So, grass-fed is good. I've had some really tender grass-fed stuff, but throw in some grain, buddy. Let's beef this bitch up. So, I mean, I want a little bit more flavor in it, and that's just me. But if you're trying to be more healthy and you don't want to weigh 285 pounds like me, eat some grass-fed. It's really good. It's really good.
I love Joe said bean fed. He's bean fed.
Nice, Joe. All right. Noobs cooking or Noobs barbecue. What's the most challenging or difficult cook you've done for a video?
Steaks for beginners. Grocery steaks for beginners is probably the video that I had the hardest time with, and that the only reason is because I was videotaping. I go to my local grocery store all the time and buy meat, but when I have to do a video and I have to talk, and all of a sudden the timer goes off. I didn't finish what I was saying. That's probably the hardest cook that I've ever done. It took me 2 times to get, I don't know what I call it. I mean, there's nothing serious about me. So I think it says easy bra, on top of it. So that's probably the easiest, but the hardest thing that I ever had to videotape because it's a minute and a half a turn and whip it off. But if you want to talk about like hard stuff to make, like long cooks and stuff like that, lamb is still one thing that I'm really trying to like get better at. I like the flavor of it, but I'm not going to make a video on a big old lamb leg. When I was in France, my friends would throw a rack of lamb on. I mean, it is huge. You buy a rack of lamb, it's like something like this from like Walmart. This was like, holy shit. He just threw this great big thing. I think it's half the cavity he throws up on the end. That was incredible. The best lamb I've ever had, and that was in France. But the really, yeah, that's it. I don't really have anything else to say that except for the quick steaks from the grocery store.
Fair enough. Let's see. Next one. Grumpus on Fire wants to know, Ricer, you ever done a cook and then decided, nah, I'm not going to post that?
Yeah, my freaking my steaks for beginners, because all I did is like, you want the best, you got the best, the hottest man. No, you want it. This is going to be the greatest cook in the world, and you want to make a medium rare. Here's how we do it. And when I freaking stick my thermal pan in there, it's a medium. Really, dirtbag. I was so pissed. And that's one. I have it. It's called Steaks for Beginners Fail. I'm going to throw it up there eventually. I'm going to have to throw that out there because it was really timing. I'm like, oh my God, boys, go grab this, or something like that happened. I don't remember exactly, but I think I didn't even have my freaking thermal pen in my hand. But yeah, so it ended up a medium, which a lot of people would say I'm looking for. But when you sit there and tell every sentence for the first 3 minutes, and we're going to make the perfect medium rare, it's going to be perfect medium rare, and then it turns out to a medium, you're like, you double-barreled middle finger son of a, and then you just back off. So so that's one video that's it's there. It's going to happen, but yeah, son of a, the crap that I cook is stuff that I cook just for the family that I've been cooking for a lot of years. Really, honestly, I just throw different seasoning on it. The stuff that I make, like my ribs, I've been making ribs for a long time. I like making ribs. I really like pork ribs. I love beef ribs. It's hard to find them. I live in central Wisconsin. We're like stew meat and we got hamburger. You're going to find a lot of hamburger. You're going to find a lot of ribeyes too. But when it comes to like the choices of a lot of stuff that people have around this area, we're limited. I have actually literally gone into Sam's Club in Wausau, Wisconsin, and told them, get me a tri-tip that has nothing on it. I want nothing on it. Yeah, I know you got your stupid crap in the case over there with all your stupid shit. I want to make my own tri-tip. Give me a tri-tip. I'm sorry, sir. We order them in. So I don't have the butcher stuff that a lot of people do. Oh,
it's like a lot of the stores around here, you go to buy a brisket flat.
Yeah.
And it's got all the pickling spices and everything right on it.
They're ready for the corned beef and cabbage. That's right. Yeah. Yeah, so like me, I can say that we don't have a hard time getting brisket around here. That is one thing around our area that we can get brisket. But when it comes to big old beef dino bones, that you gotta beg the butcher. I gotta drive an hour to get it.
I gotta drive 8 blocks.
Nice.
About how
all right,
you are.
We got a super shot in there from
Thank
Mike
you.
Montoya. His traditional 29 for 29 Palms, Southern California.
Hi, Mike.
Another California boy. Thanks, Mike. Appreciate you being back in there.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Now, my friend Hans Hartleben, if he's still in here, that guy owns like 17 or 18 fitness centers. He's been trying to get me to like lose weight, and I keep on telling him, I said, dude, I'm going to be fat for a long time. You got me on YouTube, but dude, you got money. I want to see some super chat. I'm going to send him a text right now.
All right. While you're texting him, I'm going to ask you a question from Dan's Outdoor Cooking. A suggestion to a new channel, what to invest in first to make good YouTube videos.
Audio.
I agree.
All right. Noobs wants to know, what's your final meal going to be, Ricer?
Well, that's one of my questions.
He asked it twice. I had to do it. Stay out of my channel.
Time them out. Don't ask my questions.
Probably that my last meal that I'm going to have, because my wife and I really enjoy it, is probably going to be prime rib. I'm going to have prime rib. There better be freaking like some type of Wisconsin cheese in the salad bar. If not, I'm going to kick shit up. But we're going to have prime rib. We're going to have some really crispy potatoes with a little bit of a butter sauce on top of it, a little bit of garlic, and corn.
And what?
Corn. Why not? I just saying that.
Why not? Just for Dutch.
Corn. You know, we're going to have some corn on it. No, I mean, really 100%. It's going to be a really good piece of prime rib. Yeah, prime rib. Maybe throw a couple little, some like tiger prongs in there, you know, a little bit of good dip sauce.
I don't know about you, but I'm fucking hungry all of a sudden.
Yeah, no shit.
Well, come on up here, because I'm going to take my lovely wife out tomorrow for Valentine's Day, or we're going to go out Saturday, because Saturday after basketball tournament, we're going to go out to the Pine Tree. So Pine Tree, if you're watching, bastards, we're going to go out to Pine Tree for some prime rib and some prongs. So,
on Valentine's Day, me and Miss CJ are going to celebrate with some pizza, little Caesars, because we have of the kids.
There's nothing wrong with little Caesars.
Yeah,
nothing wrong with little Caesars.
Damn kids always in the way.
You can always ship them to Mexico. That's what I tell my kids all the time. I say, you keep on them shipping to Mexico.
You know what I think I'm going to do?
Well, then you're going to Canada.
I think I'm going to make her a brisket for Valentine's Day.
Oh,
and I'm going to trim it into a heart.
Ah, cool. You can really do that really easy, too.
Yeah, I think I'm going to try that. And then, take the trimmings and make a burger or something. Rick said, send them on down.
Rick loves cheap labor.
I love it.
You'll put them to work on that food truck.
I love that we're international. Yeah, we got people from Mexico watching.
As soon as I called out Chef Johnny, he left. Come on, Chef Johnny.
Grumpus on Fire said cook the brisket on the foodie grill. I actually did that today. It'll be a video out probably next Tuesday. And Dutch said it's a great looking pork.
No. I said it was decent looking.
Oh, decent. There you go. Hey, what's up? Smoking and Growing AB in the chat. How to big AB.
AB, I can't believe you're not one of my subscribers yet.
What's up, AB?
Really, I can't believe AB doesn't subscribe to my channel. I watch his stuff all the time.
I am honored that AB actually just showed up in my chat. He doesn't talk to me.
I'm kidding you.
No, we only talked for like an hour yesterday, but other than that, we don't talk. So
pay me $20, man. Make me drink, man. I want to get drunk.
Someone needs to pay for Ricer to take a shot because he's thirsty over there.
I am gonna beg.
Goddamn Sahara over by there.
I'm gonna tell you, I ate potato. I told Kent. Kent says, "Are you ready for the hot seat?" I said, "Yeah, I'm eating potatoes." And today I went to Jimmy John's and had a number 5 slim because I knew that it's going to be a ton of bread. I'm like, I'm ready to freaking pound, dude. We're ready to fucking crank it out. So let's go.
All right.
I have CJ. I get to work from home tomorrow too. So if I wait,
me too. I've only been in the office once this week, and that was to our Sherman Oaks branch. So I had to sit there for like a freaking 5 hours in traffic for a 2-hour meeting. All right. Big Cat 305.
Mike, thank you, sir.
You drinking. So cheers.
I'm gonna drink the Ukrainian slop just for you. This is like crazy, like charcoal drink. Man, this is charcoal. Look at this stuff.
Hey, Parker's in there from Blue Smoke. Blue Smoke Barbecue. What's up, baby? Oh, dude, that hurt me watching you drink.
I'm bringing this down to the Dells, Kent. I'm bringing this down to the Dells. You're gonna drink this crap too.
No, you don't. That's fine. I'll take your word on it.
Thank you.
Right. In the chat right now, talking to Kirby, saying they can hang out outside, take over the border. They're all real close together down there. All right, go for it, Kent. Sorry, sir.
Jake News. Is it News?
Nuz.
All
right, so I'm gonna interrupt you, Daddy. Jake. Yep.
That just happened.
That fricker. Throw it higher though, because that was really weak.
I threw it on the ground this time.
Jake has helped me. He is a really good friend of mine, and he has actually helped me film a couple of my videos when I'm like, the boys got a baseball, and he'll come over. So Jake is a really good friend of mine, and he is a Wisconsinite. So yes, ask his question. Thank you.
All right. What is the best cut of meat you like to grill on your pit boss?
Why would you ask him about the pit boss? Best cut of meat? I'll probably say that I like cooking ribs on the pit boss probably more than anything, because it's probably a 2.5 hour cook, maybe 3 max. But if I could do something with beef, I like cooking tenderloin. I just haven't made a video on it yet, because it does smoke it up a little bit, and then I throw the grill grates on there. It's pretty good. So if you want 2 cuts, I'll say ribs first. The pit boss is not a pit barrel, because a pit barrel is a pit that is really 100% rib machine, but the pit boss does a really good job. And yeah, there's not a really good answer for that. Jake asked, what's my favorite cut to cook? Ribeye. There you go.
All right. CJ, are you able to put up Dash's super
I don't know. I think it flew past me there.
I really want Ricer to see that.
All right, here we go.
You say something, smart ass?
Nope. He put a super shot in there.
Yeah, chicken butt is not that bad. It's not that bad.
Chicken butt is not that bad. I have yet to personally tried chicken butt over the years, but
well, I'm not going to kid you. I'm not lying one bit. I did a video and I did my quarters, and I'm like, cut this crap off, throw it in the garbage, and like Dash talked me into like trying it. So it's all right. I mean, it's all right. It's a little, there's a little grease in it, but you can gnaw on it, you know.
We got Easy Bake in the chat. What's up, Jason? I'm glad you can make it, brother. You okay there?
Oh, I'm fine. Yeah.
No, I'm talking to Kent. He had to shake it off a little bit. I don't know.
No, I had to sneeze.
I thought that freaking Ukrainian crap in there. Hoofda.
You're gonna hurt yourself, buddy.
And we're just gonna drink all night long and wake up tomorrow and laugh.
After your headache goes away.
I don't work tomorrow.
All right. Let's see. Damn it, I just had one and I lost it.
We did the shot, Dash.
Thank you, Dash. I appreciate it, buddy.
Dude, where you been at?
I want to, as long as it's a little bit low in the show, Dash is going to be on my channel this Sunday. So, guys, come on over and check out Dash. I mean, he is I have this new thing that I'm calling. He is my barstool barbecue peddler. I want some correspondence to come into my channel once in a while, and Dash is going to be my barbecue. He's a caterer. He loves doing it. So.
Oh, all right, cool.
Yeah.
Everybody, make sure you guys are tuned in. Dash is a good time. I can vouch for that for sure, man.
He is.
Can questions?
Yeah, I got a couple more.
You get these questions. I'm going to check.
Lots of firsts on this one, huh? It's a first. Lots of firsts going on. Hey, Blackstone buddies in the chat. How you doing, Desiree? Good to see you in there. Appreciate you being here. Everybody, everybody support Uncle Steve Shake. Make sure you guys buy his stuff. He is a huge supporter of the channel. Love you, Steve. Oh, gosh. Who else? All right. Well, shit. Can't wait for the hangout. Yeah. We're on 2 hours now. You all right there, Ricer?
Goddamn Jehovah's
Witnesses. Yeah, right.
They're not on at 10 o'clock at night, Ricer. All right. I got about three more for you, Ricer.
Hurry up.
All right. Jake wants to know whether it's grilling on your pit barrel or on your pit boss. What's your favorite seasoning on the ribs?
Really 100% that I just like salt, pepper, garlic, a little bit of onion, and paprika. That's really what I like the most on ribs. I make my own barbecue like rub. Everybody does. If you've done it long enough, you make your own barbecue rub. But I want to help other like people that make stuff, and I want to help them out. So if I'm going to say anything that like I like the most, hog waller. Now I've got a Uncle Steve shake that I did. It's really good. During the Super Bowl, I added a little bit of Sucklebuster's Sugar Daddy on top of it. Frick. Uncle Steve's shake with a little bit of Sugar Daddy on top of it is really a good rib, man. My wife is eating so many ribs, and she's like, this is really good. And she goes, what did you do? I said, well, Uncle Steve's original along with some like Sugar Daddy. And she's like, wow, that's really good. So like you got to look at part of it that there's no really like flavor that I like say, well, this is the best. It's got to be that way. Hog waller, if I'm going to put it on pork, I like it a lot. It's a very, very, very natural based for pork. But yeah, that's about it. I don't really know how to explain it, but that's it.
All right. Smokehouse Barbecue wants to know, are you a hunter or not? Do you hunt up in Wisconsin or
I
run free?
so many fucking deer. I'm sick of it, to be really honest with you. I have killed, put the blood across the face and everything, when we were kids, and I've shot a lot of deer. I had a 280 acre farm that I hunted on for a long time. I shot a lot of freaking whitetail, beautiful deer. I hate it now. Why do I hate it? Licenses are too expensive and I don't want to deal with time, so I can just go to the grocery store and I can buy like meat. It's cheap. So, but yeah, I enjoy hunting. I have a lot of guns, a lot. Want to see them? Not kidding. But I have a lot of guns and stuff like that, and I really enjoy like hunting. Hunting is like, I mean, if you have a son or a daughter, take them hunting. There's something about when you kill something, it brings you to a different realm in life. It is a growing part of life because you just kill something. It's dead. And don't be afraid of it. Try it. But yes, I've shot so many deer. I could show you my shotgun and you'd laugh because there's notches everywhere. So that's it.
All right. Let's see. Why don't you take it back over for a second, CJ? Let me scroll back through here quick.
All right, cool. Right, so we're gonna shorten this up a little bit. I actually need to jump off pretty soon. It's not you, it's me. I got some stuff I gotta take care of. But we're good 2 hours in, and you've answered tons of questions. So I'm gonna ask a couple more because they're just like our normal ones. Let's rapid fire them.
Yep.
Three channels you watch. One big, one small, and one you think should be bigger.
Probably the biggest channel that I watch. I watch a lot of guys, obviously. I don't watch a lot of big barbecue guys. I mean, I've seen T-Roy, Justin, Malcolm, and all those guys. My favorite channel is Camera Conspiracies. If you want to learn something about like trying to play out the whole part of making a video, watch Camera Conspiracies. Casey is like half retard, and he's always done a really good job. He's got the vegan police, and I'm gonna have him. Casey and I are gonna do a vegan police and Dead Broke BBQ whatever you call it, whatever. We're gonna play a game sometime in Canada. Small channels that I want to see grow a lot is Dickie from Noob's Barbecue. I love Dickie. I like watching him because he really cares. He wants to make like better videos. He's trying, and life gets in our way. We all know it. Life gets in his way. But he's doing good. He's really doing good. But he can't make a video every week. My favorite channel that just become he's a YouTuber now. He is paid is Johnny from View to the Grill.
Right on.
Johnny has technical things that nobody else has. He knows how to run a slider. He knows how to do things that, I mean, sorry guys, we're not all slider guys, and we just put a video and it pulses in seconds and stuff like that. Johnny pays attention to that, and I'm more about, I don't care if anybody can cook a pork butt, anybody can cook a ribeye, but if you can show me a little technology and a little bit of the slide part of it, Johnny can. So I'm really proud of him, and I want to see Johnny probably grow, to be honest with you. He's new.
Yeah, he's getting there. All right, guys. We're going to call it a day on this one. Sorry, we got to cut it a little short. I got some things going on right now, and I need to call it a day. Sorry, Ricer, but we'll talk for a couple weeks.
I'm wasted, so it doesn't matter.
No, you're fine, man. You're not the most inebriated we've ever had on here. Hell, Hobo used to host the show, so he kept it quiet. Guys, Kit, thank you for all you do, brother. You're awesome. Ricer, I can't wait to be on your show March 8th.
On March 8th, buddy. So
yeah. Guys, if you're not subscribed to Dead Broke BBQ, do it. If you're not subscribed to my new barbecue channel, do it. If you're not subscribed to Kent, do it. Everybody just get subscribed. Everybody will be awesome. Next week's hot seat is going to be Russell, Raspberry Rock, Off the Grid Cabin. Can't wait to talk to Russell. It'll be a good time. Uncle Steve Shake, we love you too. Yeah, it hasn't reached missing Mike level yet. If you guys want to jump in the chat or jump in the after show, hit me up a message on Facebook and I'll get you the link. Until then, I appreciate all you guys. Ricer,